What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? We in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Nimes YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key. Got a new episode. I ain't seen this. Like I said, this basically your latest movies and TV shows. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'll be right back. I got a phone issue. Somebody's phone going off. My bad, y'all. Somebody's phone alarm was going off, so I had to get that straight. Make sure everybody's straight. So make sure we in here good. My bad if you see a little glare coming out my glasses. I gotta be able to see though. What's going on? We on here. What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm trying to wait and see if we're gonna get a couple people in here before we get started. But we are definitely live. New episode. I ain't seen Ishhh. Latest movies, latest TV talk. We about to get into it. Let's go. We about to get it going. I'm trying to see if we're gonna get a couple people in here. Like I said, about to get it going. About to get it going. Oh, this shit messing me up right here. I bet y'all. We about to get it going. Said, making sure everybody know we tuned in, know we live, we on here. Make sure everybody tuned in. Like I said, make sure everything's still straight. Yeah, we still good. We still good. Make sure everything's still straight. You know. That's all. That's all. All right, man. Let's get it going, man. We are on a new episode of I Ain't Seen Ishhh, episode 3. We about to get into a couple things. You know, we got a couple new movie news, a couple movies that's coming out this month. We got a couple of TV shows that's coming out this month. We also got a couple things that's going on in the Hollywood world as far as Disney. If you ain't heard that news yet, you already know what's up. But first thing first, we got to jump into the Marvel universe. Speaking of Disney, and that's the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer. I did a reaction to this earlier. Well, not too much earlier, probably like an hour or so ago. But, excuse me, this trailer is pretty much, I feel like, giving us what we're gonna get from Carnage, especially. But even as far as how him and Venom gonna be doing as far as on screen and how that chemistry gonna be, I like it. Especially at the end of the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, it's the scene at the end of the trailer where he like, oh shit, he like, we gotta deal with a red one. It's actually a decent, funny scene, and I'm like, whoa, I like that scene. And if we're gonna have a lot of that going on with them, as far as Carnage and Venom, I'm gonna be tuned in for that. But one thing I did want to know, how much is Carnage gonna be in it? That's the thing. Is Carnage gonna be in it a lot, or is Carnage gonna be in it at the end? And what's up with is her name Naomi Harris? I think that's her name. James Bond girl. She the one in the trailers that's screaming and stuff. Like I think she's probably in the comments or not. I don't know what's going on with her, but let's go ahead and see what's up. The film once again stars Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, a journalist who has an alien Cinnabot living within him. Together they are Venom. This time around, Woody Harrelson also stars after the actor portrayed serial killer Cactus Cassidy in the post-credit scene from the first Venom. Y'all remember that wig? Y'all remember that wig from that Venom in 2018? But anyway, and my bad, man. If I'm leaving my lips, man, my lips be feeling dry. I gotta get some. What's the name of something? They do, bro. I don't know. I think had some gum earlier, but anyway. The new movie will see Harrison's Cassidy transform into Carnage, a villain known as Venom's chief antagonist in the comics. Andy Serkis, shout out to Andy Serkis. Y'all know Andy Serkis. All the Planet of the Apes movies, the recent ones, you know, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Apes, Dawn of Planet of the Apes, and War for Planet of the Apes. Now, you know he recently been in Marvel. You know, he was in Black Panther. He was in Avengers Age of Ultron. But Andy Serkis directs Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Columbia Pictures, we already know that. Yeah. We know most of this stuff. But anyway, just as far as what we getting with the trailer, as far as seeing Woody Harrelson as Venom, because in the trailer you got, excuse me, my phone fell. In the trailer you got Venom basically breaking out of jail, so that's why I said he might be in the movie a lot more than what I think, because I was like, is this going to be an ending scene? But nah, it looks like he's going to be basically going into, be put to death because of everything he done or whatnot. But as far as even the escape, that's the thing I was like, is this going to be an ending? Or are we going to get more of Carnage, not just at the ending, is we going to get him like in the middle or whatnot? But y'all be fine with either way, as long as the movie is good. But as far as even the chemistry with Tom Hardy's character Eddie Brock and Venom, the two characters together, I love their chemistry too. I like what they doing with them, and it seems like they're gonna be even more interactive with each other on this. Of course, since they are already a part of each other on Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and then the first one, you know, they weren't a part of each other yet. But even seeing Michelle Williams on here, I'm not sure if she's gonna be really a part of the movie like that, unless something happens with her boyfriend or her new husband. Because in the trailer, you know, she getting married. That's another good scene where he slapped old boy or whatnot. But as far as the viciousness from Carnage and what he did with making his tongue going down old boy's mouth, the prison guard or whatnot, I'm like, that's the thing I was looking at. Like, oh, they going there. Is this gonna be rated R? So hold on, let me go down a little bit. Let me see. I'm trying to see if it's going to be rated R or not. I don't even know if they got a rating for it yet. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they do got a rating for it and I don't know yet. But of course, this coming out in September 24th. So yeah, heavy promotion going on now. But just as far as my opinion, I am definitely ready to see it. I'm excited for it. Definitely a lot more excited than I was for the first one. And being that they got a new director and they're going in a different direction, I am trying to, like I said, I might have to go back and see if this supposed to be rated R or not. Being that I think it's going to be in a connection with Marvel as far as the MCU, being that we just had Morbius trailer, and you know Morbius is supposed to be a part of this universe as far as Sony or whatnot. I don't know if this is going to be rated R. It might be PG-13 because that scene in particular in this trailer ain't like it was straight a rated R scene, but I mean, they got him saying shit in this trailer. But, I mean, shit, man, you say shit in TV shows now. So, I mean, I don't know, man. The trailer definitely interesting. And I'm definitely excited to see what they going to do with Venom and Carnage. But as far as Woody Harrelson portraying him, I'm definitely excited to see what he going to do with him. Yeah, we already got that. As far as Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson, as far as being very much, as far as being good actors already and having good resumes as being good actors, I'm excited to see what they're going to do as far as their chemistry on screen together, being outside of the Cinebots and just being them as humans well, not humans, but them being regular people talking to each other and how they going to interact with each other. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about this new trailer for Venom Let There Be Carnage and how y'all think the movie is going to perform and how y'all feeling about the movie. Are y'all excited to see the movie? Do y'all think the movie is going to be better because it's being directed by Andy Serkis? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Next thing we are going to be going to is another Marvel story. But this don't got nothing to do with as far as a new movie or whatnot. We still dealing with some things going on. I know this story came out, I think, Friday, if I'm not mistaken, but Scarlett Johansson, if you do not know, is suing Disney. Well, she's suing Disney, yeah, because Disney, run Marvel or whatnot. And she basically suing them because they basically had the movie Black Widow come out on Disney Plus and in theaters, and she feels like she basically lost out on extra earnings she's supposed to get off box office budget. Because if you do not know, people like, for instance, Robert Downey Jr., who does Iron Man, he gets money from box office. The best the box office do, the more money he gets on the side too. Because, let's just get into the story. I don't feel like going explaining all that, man. The rollout of a big lawsuit in Hollywood doesn't always speak to its chances of success. But then again, this is a town that obsesses over public image. And there are absolutely times when something can be ready by how litigation is groomed and then marketed. The borough sort of be, I don't need no all that. Let's go. We need the main thing that's going on. Are they saying something about why? The first thing anyone should understand about her suit, alleging she was shortchanged by the Black Widow was released, is that the actress, or at least her reps, wanted this dispute to go public in a big way. A headline in the Wall Street Journal timed to the court filing was no accident. Okay. Why is the legal case potentially weak? That's certainly not the assignment that many in the talent community wish to hear. Actors, directors, and writers have very real concerns about fairly being compensated in an industry whose business model is shifting in real time, plus legitimate grips that these huge conglomerates are making moves to benefit the digital platforms. Contractually obligations to Hollywood's top creators be damned. I mean, this whole situation is basically, like I said, Scarlett Johansson is mad because Disney released Black Widow on Disney Plus and in movie theaters. So basically, she like, if y'all didn't release this on Disney Plus, y'all just release it in movie theaters, it would have made a lot more money, and I could have been compensated for what I'm supposed to get, because in her contract, she can get extra money if the movie makes a certain amount of money. Like all these Avenger movies making $1 billion. Robert Downey Jr. probably, like Captain America, Chris Evans and them, they probably getting like an extra amount of dollars because, especially Robert Downey Jr., he definitely getting it. So that's her thing. She's like, look, if y'all would have not released this on Disney Plus and straight released this in theaters, I feel like I would have been compensated and got what I earned, an extra way. Like what they saying, she supposed to got more. Like Disney basically saying, we already gave you $20 million. I mean, Disney making billions and billions and billions on each movie. They got Disney Plus making this money on these shows. Loki like going crazy. Like it's like, damn. It seemed kind of greedy. It seemed kind of greedy on Disney's part. I mean, I sit back a little bit. I just had to sit back, like, let me think about it. It do, like, think about it. I mean, it ain't like, would you feel like Scarlett Johansson is a top tier actress as far as outside of Marvel Disney movies, she bring in a crowd to see her movies? I mean, you can say the same thing about Robert Downey Jr. Do he do that? Outside of being Iron Man? I mean, a person like The Rock do that. Somebody like, let me think, man. You have other people that can make moves like that outside of The Rock. Somebody like, man, let me think. It's, man. It ain't like I can't think of other people, but I'm just saying, you have these people, for example, like The Rock, I feel like can make these certain moves where they can be like, yo, outside of these franchises, I'm a conglomerate in itself. I'm a name itself. I'm going to bring in an audience within itself because of my name and who I am and my brand in itself. I feel like this, The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, maybe even Hugh Jackman. For real, I feel like he can do certain moves outside of Wolverine. Some actresses I feel like can do that. Man, who's some actors? I'm sorry I can't come up with more names right now, but I know it's more people than them people. Denzel Washington, he definitely one of them. Denzel Washington, like, hey, his name can bring in any franchise. He definitely getting back paid whatever movie that you want. Equalizing all them movies, he definitely getting back paid. But anyway, you got this situation going on with them, as far as Disney basically saying like you been compensated. Plus, we didn't know C-19 the virus was gonna happen. So what you want us to do? The thing about it was that ain't in the contract. So I don't understand how Scarlett Johansson shouldn't come out on top, because y'all basically saying we had to do this because the virus. What they got to do with the contract if that's not in the contract? Did y'all have some type of thing in the contract would say just in case a global pandemic happen, you gonna have to take less compensation for this in case this happened and such and such? I don't think so, because nobody really was expecting something like this to happen as far as this virus and everything being shut down. So let's read a little bit more and see if they got something different more to say. The explanation why Disney should be betting forward against Johansson begins with the very fact that it's not every day that an A-list star sues a huge studio, Disney, huge studio. That's not quite the same as saying that these headlining markets aren't bringing legal claims. In fact, they are. All the time, we just don't know about it. Simply put, these disputes most often occur behind the closed doors aberration. They're saying basically the same stuff, but reason I feel like this has some type of pull is because I've been hearing things, or well, not me personally, but outside of her, I'm hearing things like Emily Blunt or other people might be coming back to Disney. That's like Emily Blunt, the other woman that played Cruella. Damn, I can't think of her name, but those other two actors, they could possibly be coming in and saying, "Yo, hold on, we supposed to be compensated for these movies if they make X and O a certain amount of money in the box office." So just like she doing, maybe we should go out and look at our contracts and see what's going on, and maybe we should go see if we need to be compensated for more money for these movies, because both of Cruella and Jungle Cruise were both put on Disney Plus and in theater. So think about that. Was The Rock paid extra money, back pay, ahead of time before these movies was both put out? Because like I said, he's, like I said, I keep saying him because he's bigger outside of these Fast and Furious franchises and these other franchises that he's came in and rebuilt. But y'all let me know in the comment section, how are y'all feeling about Scarlett Johansson and what she's doing with Disney as far as suing? Do you think she's going to have a legit case in court? Do you feel like she's going to get her pay? Or do you feel like Disney's too big of a company to be intimidated by this one person? Or is other people going to come in, and are they going to have no choice but to compensate these actresses or actors? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'm going to have to get something to drink. Y'all excuse me right quick. Yeah. I got to get something to drink really quick. Pink lemonade, Bojangles, nothing like it. That's good. Excuse me, y'all, a little thirsty, but next thing we're gonna go to is the Shy. I want to talk about the Shy a little bit. Like I said, as far as I was doing like little reviews on this. I was doing like weekly reviews on this. I stopped doing them because honestly, I just got a little irritated with the writing and just how the show was going. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, are we gonna get some type of resolution with some of these characters or whatnot? Where are some of the characters that I feel like done disappeared? Even the situation with Dande is like, he got shot, and it's like, okay, what's up with that? Is this character? It's like that happened, and he was like, all right. Like, what happened with that white cop and that black lady cop that was helping him solve these cases when Ronnie's grandmother had got beat up and people was running these houses and all that situation? What happened with them two cops? I'm just sitting here like, and then we get the season finale. That's really what my whole point of what I was saying leading to. The Shy season 4 season finale. I don't want to give nothing away. I don't know who have seen it or not. Like I said, it just came on yesterday. So I'm like, yo, what are they doing? I'm on some RIP to John Witherspoon on Friday. What are you doing? Like, what are y'all? Is it y'all doing this writing on purpose just because y'all can make sure y'all get other characters to go to next seasons. Like, it's like I don't like I said I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's like we get resolutions, but it's like, huh? That's the resolution. That's the route y'all go. That's what we doing. But I want to say something. I feel like in certain shows, you be expecting the worst. I like a lot of people was expecting the worst from my boy Jason. Damn, oh, what's his name off ATL? He done played in everything. Triggs homeboy that got out of jail. You know he played in ATL with the gold tee. He played in everything. I can't think of his damn name, his real name right now, but Triggs homeboy. I think we all felt like he was gonna go in a different route. We was thinking he was gonna do something dirty and whatnot, but they actually ended up flipping his character, in my opinion, and making it seem like, okay, this dude ain't nothing inside. He actually ended up being real funny on this episode. He was funny. Like, he almost stole this episode, to be honest, because too much wasn't really going on. Nothing much went on. Like, as far as these resolutions, it was like, huh? It wasn't like no react. It was kind of weird to me, man. It was like really actions were off. Like, a big thing happened before the season finale. The last episode was episode 9. Ain't there only 10 episodes per season? Whatever. But anyway, a big thing happened. And when we went into this season finale, it was like, okay, what's the ramifications from this? Like, what's gonna happen? It was like, okay, it was like, huh? That happened? That's it? But like I said, one thing I want to say is we have shows where we always don't get really like, and like I said, this ain't like the series finale. This was the season finale. We still got more seasons to come, which I'm about to talk about. But just the route they took, it seemed like it was just like, it was, to me, lazy, right? It was like, all right, let's just get this over with so we can start working on the new season. To me, that's what it felt like. Like, let's get this over with so we can work on the new season. And it was like, damn, so that's the way we going? It was almost like the most thing. It was like it wasn't no cliffhangers. Almost like that's the thing I like. A lot of people was looking for. Like, where's the cliffhanger? The thing I will say is I feel like it left on a high note. Like, I'm gonna say this: if this was the series finale, like if the Shy was not coming back, this not no spoilers either. But if the Shy was not coming back on no more, and if they left after this season 4 finale, I feel like they will leave on a high note. That's it. Boom. We good. Honestly. I feel like you're going to have certain questions, but not the question. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with that, but honestly, I feel like they would leave on a very high note. To me, it just wasn't like, nothing like, it's like, I will say it was a lot of positive things that happened in this episode. I will say that. It was a lot of positive things. Like, it wasn't like no, oh no, why? Or some, oh man, come on. It was more like, okay, that's cool. That's what's up. It was like that. It was more like that. Like I said, no spoilers, but it wasn't nothing where you was gonna come in like, oh my gosh, wait till the new season start. That's gonna be great. Wait till the new season start. It was nothing like that. I'm telling you, okay, it was nothing like that. You're gonna go into this new season almost like, oh, they're gonna have new characters. Like, I'm serious, like, because these are the end of these character storylines, right? I'm telling you, if you have not watched the Shy season finale, season 4, I'm telling you, that's how I felt after watching this. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel. But let's jump into this and see what was going on, because news just broke, like they said, they renewed for season 5. So let's go. Showtime has renewed hit drama series Ishhh for a 5th season. The premium King will announce the news just hours after Sunday night season 4 finale. The renewal comes among strong ratings for the series, which is averaging 4.2 million weekly viewers and on pace to become the most streamed Showtime series ever, according to Network. Season 5 is slated to premiere in 2022. Now that's good though. That's what's up, man, because I ain't even know that. But I'm saying, is it like they saying it's averaging 14 weekly viewers? Okay, weekly viewers. I was thinking, and to become the most streamed showcase series. Okay. Created and executive produced by Lena Wheatley and executive produced by Common, The Shy is a timely coming-of-age story about a group of residents on the south side of Chicago who become linked by coincidence but bonded by the need for connection and redemption. So, yeah. Season 4 of The Shy spotlighted the benefits and challenges of community policing in the south side after Jake has a fateful run-in with a group of officers. In addition to Epps, the season 4 series regular cast includes Jacob Lattimore. Okay. In addition to Wait in the Comment, Arian. Okay. We got all that. But yeah, so basically we gonna be getting a season 5, and like I said, like I said, with certain characters, you are trying to wait on to see if they're gonna have some kind of good news coming for them as far as the things that's going on with them, as far as their health and whatnot. I do want to see what is he gonna do. Man, I'm just saying, I don't want to get no spoilers away, so that's why I'm really not trying to say nothing. But it's a certain character that decides to leave, and I'm wondering if that certain character maybe gonna come back. That's what I'll say. But they don't. Papa wasn't in this. Was Papa in this season? Yeah, he was. He was doing the poem thing, wasn't he? Now, I'm telling you, that's how I was sitting here like, man, I don't know. I'm telling you, but y'all let me know, man. I want to go to my next thing. We're going to get into the next thing. Okay, one of the movies we have coming out this month is, of course, this Friday, actually, is Suicide Squad. And this is one of the ones I am really looking forward to. I've been hearing a lot of good things on this. I ain't watched really no reviews. I don't want to hear I don't want to get spoiled by nothing. So I really haven't watched no reviews. I've been just seeing like Rotten Tomatoes got like a 98% on there. So, and people I watch on YouTube, like other reactors and other people who review movies or whatnot, they've been saying it's pretty good. Like I don't watch the full out review. I just see if it's bad or good, or do they like it or not. So I've been hearing a lot of good things. Like I said, I was expecting it though, because James Gunn had free range to do what he pretty much wanted to do with this movie. Warner Brothers did not do anything. They didn't come in and tangle anything like they did with David Ayer when he was doing his Suicide Squad. So that's one of the main things with this. So let's go ahead and jump into this little story we got. It says Suicide Squad. James Gunn had just 2 conditions for making his R-rated superhero movie. And R rating was just one of the filmmakers' big acts to Warner Brothers. But while he's pleased with the outcome, don't expect his next Guardians of the Galaxy film to also get the same adult scheming stamp. Of course not. They already got a thing going. They are part of the MCU. Like, of course he's not going to be able to do that with that. Warner Brothers was like, yo, Disney had just fired James Gunn. Warner Brothers like, yo, come on, you can do whatever you want to do. You coming off all this success with Guardians of the Galaxy. I think he had other things going on, but mostly the success for Guardians of the Galaxy. So they're like, come on, man, what? From the start, filmmaker James Gunn had a vision for the Suicide Squad. This thing had to be rated R. While Gunn is best known to most audience for successful Marvel franchises, Guardians of the Galaxy, which like all MCU films are rated PG-13. His early features like Slither and Super are decidedly R-rated outings. Slither, that's one of the things, like going back and seeing his older films is like, oh, that James Gunn directed that, and being a fan of movies like Slither is like, oh, okay. I see now. When Gunn moved over to Warner Brothers to write and direct one of the studio's DCEU films after being fired, only later to be rehired by Disney, he was understandably looking for a bit of freedom. That included an R rating for the superhero sequel, which more than earns it, thanks to the strong violence and gore language throughout, some sexual references, drug use, and brief graphic nudity, the usual stuff. As Gunn explained, the R rating was baked in from the start, long before he even signed on to direct the film as well. It was simple. I was writing the screenplay and I talked to Peter Safran, who was the producer and my manager. And this thing going to be rated R. I have to know that they're cool with me writing that R-rated script. Gold told Andy Wire during a recent interview. And at first, I only committed to writing it. I didn't commit to directing it because I wasn't quite ready to make a long-term commitment. Pretty much, you have a situation where James Gunn had free range to do pretty much anything he wanted to do with this film. And that wasn't a freedom that David Ayer had. Pretty much because David Ayer hadn't did films for no Disney, let alone doing a film like Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy was not a well-known movie. Not only with Marvel or DC fans, but not known in comic. Like, people didn't know shit about Guardians of the Galaxy. So when James Gunn came in and did what he did and put his touches on it and put them cast members in there, it's like, wow, what is this? What's going on with this? Man, me being who I am, who didn't know nothing about Guardians of the Galaxy or Ant-Man, I'm like, what is this? I'm actually enjoying this, which I've came across and always do now with mostly Kevin Feige produced Marvel movies, similar to what Loki did with his series and WandaVision. Even though I feel like Loki is one of the best ones, but in my opinion, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the best series as far as Marvel shows on Disney Plus. But as far as James Gunn, you hear his name now, especially what he's done with Guardians of the Galaxy. I already knew he was going to make a pretty decent, if not decent, good movie. Especially with him having free range to do what he wanted to do. So I'm excited to see this, especially with the characters they have in here. To see what they gonna be doing with characters like Idris Elba's Bloodsport. Is that his name? John Cena's what's his name? I don't know John Cena character. I forgot his name. It's Peacemaker. Harley Quinn, of course. But Polka Dot Man, like all these characters, man. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. King Shark. So y'all let me know in the comment section how are y'all feeling as far as Suicide Squad coming out this one or whatnot. Let me go to my what's name real quick. Let me see something. Make sure we still good. Yeah, we still good. Look at my hit. Marvel hit leaning a little bit, and I'm talking about DC. But anything, let's go to the next thing. Alright, this story came out but a couple days ago. I definitely wanted to jump into it today. I posted, if I'm being honest, I think I was supposed to mention it in one of my latest episodes of I Ain't Seen Ishhh, the last episode. But anyway, we do have a new excuse me, y'all. Clear my throat. Shout out to anybody and shout out to all my subscribers. And shout out to anybody that's tuned in and checking me out right now. I know I ain't seen this, man. Like I said, excuse me, it's been a long day. Like I said, I had to work today. My kids started school today. Hey, but we still on here. We still going in. But anyway, we do have a new Predator movie that's coming out. Not Predator 5. It gets a new title, which is called Skull. Let's go check this out. The forthcoming fifth installment in the Predator franchise finally has a title, and it's not what you think. According to reports, the title isn't the only change the upcoming film is making as compared to other films. Read on to find out what the upcoming Predator film is all about. Let's go check it out. In a recent interview with Collider, John Davis and John Fox revealed that the title of the upcoming Predator film, which will be the fifth installment in the Predator franchise, will be titled Skull. The makers also revealed that I ain't gonna even try to say his last name. The Dan track-led film will have a female lead as opposed to another male lead-driven films in the past, Davis said. It goes back to what made the original Predator movie work. It's the ingenuity of a human being who won't give up, won't able to observe and interpret, basically being able to be the stronger, more powerful, well-armed force. According to Collider, the upcoming film Skull will be an origin story about the Predator's first journey to the planet, and is almost done filming. Damn. They basically got a full-on movie going. Y'all get it, Skull, of course. The producers also praised Dan's unique vision for the film and also indulged in talks about whether the film will be rated R, PG-13. What? How do you do a Predator movie without it being rated R? But anyway, rated R or PG-13, what Dave was talking about how it was originally meant to be rated R, but could easily end up being PG-13 after edits. When talking about how its fifth installment Skull, which will be received, he spoke how it expects to be as good as the first one, expressing high praise for the project. It's going to be, I believe, the second best or the first, or maybe equal to the first one. I feel like the first one was a wonderful, interesting movie, and I know what worked about it. I feel like we kind of never got back to there again. We ended up in different places. I think this is a worthy compliment to the first one. It's going to be as good. I've been hearing things as far as, because I heard other things, like I said, I heard more stories about this movie anyway before I got the name of the title, but I heard other things like he trying to do some shit like, what was that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? It's the movie where he fighting a bear. the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio is fighting the bears. I think it's called The Revenant or the Revenant, some shit like that. But he was talking in terms of like that and what he wanted this movie to be like that. And I'm like, oh, if we doing something like that, y'all about to go crazy. Let me see if anything else going on. But yeah, honestly, as far as the Predator franchise though, man, I feel like that last one was decent. It wasn't, man. I'm like what they talking about, man. Like I said, going back to that first one where you had them not even seeing this nigga, like he's invisible. He taking out the army people one by one, and then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger at that last moment at the end where he going straight up 1-on-1 against them, like he trying to set up traps. He trying to do everything possible, and like you got this human man going to get this alien being with all this advanced technology, but you got the Predator basically like, nah, I don't need none of this. Taking off his equipment, taking off his mask, and like we getting something like that, and then you got a female lead. It's like, okay, I see what y'all doing. I'm excited for it though. I'm excited to see what they doing, and this sounds like, especially being compared to a movie like The Revenant, as far as the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio fighting a bear. Like if they going that route with it, it's gonna be completely far away from what we got from them last Predators outside of Predator 1 and 2 with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover. I actually enjoyed the one with Adrian Brody, with Robert Rodriguez produced. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about this recent movie news as far as Skull, the new Predator movie that's going to be coming out, being that they almost done filming. So we're going to be getting a Predator movie pretty much soon. Y'all let me know though, unless we get locked down again, you know all this stuff going on. Next thing we're going to Spider-Man No Way Home. Of course, like I said, speaking of Venom, Let There Be Carnage, a lot of people, including myself, been hoping we're going to get a Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, being that it is coming out this year, just like Venom Let There Be Carnage. But I honestly think they waiting to see how things are going with the movie theaters. You see how they did with Black Widow. You see the situation that's going on with Scarlett Johansson. Then you see how they talking about all these cases are rising up. These cases of the virus are rising up all over the world in states and whatnot. So I think Marvel and Sony are sitting back like, Sony might be like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Come on, man, let's release this. Let's get these moves hype. Marvel, they not with none of that. Marvel is on shit. Alright, bet. For real though, I can tell Marvel not trying to hear none of that. They not gonna release nothing until they for sure people are gonna be in the movie theaters. They are trying to get bank off this. They've been, man, you see what's been going on. You see how everything going. They trying to get that bit. They trying to get back to that $1 billion box office. That's the thing Marvel wants, the next $1 billion box office movie, and they ain't been there a long time, especially with everything that's been going on. So let's check this out. Spider-Man No Way Home set photo could be teasing surprise villain. Ooh. It's been long confirmed that Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange will appear alongside our friendly neighborhood Tom Holland in Spider-Man No Way Home. It's one thing to hear that information, however, another thing entirely to actually see the Sorcerer Supreme alongside Peter Parker in the flesh. Now, thanks to a revealing new set photo for Spider-Man with No Way Home, we finally received our first look of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange interacting for the first time since Avengers Endgame. Let's take a look. Let's check this out. Oh, okay, right there. You see? See, we going a little. Nah, we ain't doing all that. Nah, we ain't trying to do all that. We won't try to do all that. The photo shows Doctor Strange greeting Spider-Man in front of what appears to be the NY Sanctum. Okay. Y'all see? Hold on, let me try this. Let me try something. I don't like trying to do this, but let me see. Okay. They let me do it. Yeah, okay. Let's go back out. Y'all see that? I know I went fast. Yes, that is Cumberbatch Dr. Stephen Strange standing in the entryway of his sanctum on a Bleecker Street. On the street before him is Peter Parker arriving from some sort of meeting. Some rumors, and just in general, critical thinking about No Way Home has suggested that Peter will seek out Strange to use his magic to evaluate the situation that Peter finds himself in as publicly wanted murderer of Quentin Bleak, aka Mysterio. It's possible that this is the first meeting or merely Peter returning to the sanctum after running out of some sort of errand for the Strange. There's another notable comic Easter egg in the image. However, one that has more significant applications for this film's plot that Strange and Peter's meeting, conspicuously prominent in the set photo, is a food truck reading Feast. Trust's door with Feast has been spotted in No Way Home set previously, but the posting of this truck in a scene featuring the film's two leads suggests the organization will play a bigger role than previously imagined. Who is Feast? In Marvel Comics, Feast is an organization that stands for Food, Emergency Aid, and Shelter and Training. Say what you will about Marvel, but these people really know their way around crime. Feast seeks to assist the city's homeless and underprivileged citizens, or at least it's supposed to do that. In reality, the charity is really a front for Spider-Man villain Martin Lee, aka Mr. Negative. I don't know nothing about him. Mr. Negative. Okay, man, but I mean, the main thing is, like, what's up with the trailer, bro? Are we gonna get a trailer? Cause don't this come out in December, right? We waiting on the trailer, but it is kind of exciting to see that we are getting full confirmation that Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, they're gonna be doing some type of strange or crazy things, no pun intended. But like I said, you got these connections. You know, everything just happened with Loki and everything, and WandaVision. So you know we gonna still have her being in here. So it's a lot going on, man. I'm just wondering, is Tobey Maguire, is the other Spider-Man dude gonna be in here? We already know William Dafoe supposed to be in here. We got Octopus, man, my man Dr. Octopus or whatever, he gonna be in here. I hope that's his name. Like, we got all these confirmations. I just want to see a trailer. Are we gonna be getting all this in the trailer or not? Like, that's the thing. Are we gonna be getting all this in the trailer? That's what I want to know. Making sure we good. No. What we doing? What can we doing all of this? That's why I be having to check, make sure we still clear. But yeah, man, we still no trailer. We ain't got no trailer yet. But we do got Peter and Doctor Strange right here, yeah. Alright, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about this new set photo. And when do you think we can expect the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home? I've been seeing all these little YouTube videos, these little news articles about, oh, we can be expecting the trailer for the 4th of July or the month of July or this and the 3rd. Like, come on, man. Like, we going into August now. Before you know it, it's going to be Halloween. So, yeah. Y'all let me know. My bad for my voice going high pitched. Halloween. But anyway, let's get into our next thing, man. We got another TV show that's actually coming out this month. And that's American Horror Story double feature. We recently got a trailer. Matter of fact, let's check out this trailer right quick before we get into this. But, yeah. This month, we do got American Horror Story double feature coming out. We already right now tuned into American Horror Stories, the spinoff from American Horror Story, which I actually been kind of enjoying. Like I said, I actually want the stories to be a little bit more interesting, a little bit more horror, just a little bit more horror. But like I said, we got this coming out. Before we jump in, before we even check out the trailer, let's look at this. The 10th season of American Horror Story is arriving this month. And fans still don't know exactly what the new installment of the popular series is about. Dubbed American Horror Story double feature, we know that the new season would deal with 2 different stories. So the story's not going to be connected, it's going to be 2 different ones? Okay, I thought they were going to be connected. On Tuesday morning, FX pulled back the curtain on AHS double feature, revealing a full-length teaser trailer that answers a few questions while creating a whole lot more. Basically, you can take a look at the trailer in the video above, which I'm going to do. This teaser reveals that the 2 stories in double feature are called Red Tide, which will be set at some kind of beach. I was hoping for some shark type shit. Like, for real, like, we still in summertime, so like, we going to get some sharks or what? And Death Valley, which seems to be set in the southwest. The first story deals with a vampire type creature, while aliens are coming from the latter. Okay. Let's check out the trailer. Before we check out the trailer, let's check out the trailer. Let's see what's up, man. Check out the trailer.
Static in the silence.
like some type of secret. Oh no. That was like a secret. What?
This is your last warning. This is a bad omen.
Always crazy. Like, if they gonna be connected or they not gonna be connected again. I was telling you still. It's probably gonna be coming on around the same time that the spinoff is going off. More than likely. But yeah, man, we got us another. Like that's one good thing about it too. We got two full-on series of American Horror Stories back to back coming on. So we got basically almost like 4 months of American Horror Story, or 3 months, basically. Yeah. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section, man, how y'all feeling about the newest American Horror Story durable feature that's gonna be coming out. Are y'all looking forward to it? Are y'all trying to understand what these two stories gonna be about? Cause like I said, the first one looked like gonna be some type of sea creature. I don't know if it's gonna be an evil mermaid or a mermaid that eat people or what. Definitely the other one, the second story is gonna be dealing with aliens though. We know what we getting with that one, but y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about this upcoming American Horror Story. But anyway, man, it looks like that's most of the stories we got for the night. We probably about to jump on and off this. See what's going on, make sure we still good. Yeah, we about to get up off of here. Like I said, man, y'all can check me out every Monday. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to keep it live or maybe pre-record, but more honestly, if I get enough people in here to keep trying to come on and give comments in the comment section, like I said, man, shout out to my subscribers. Outside of people that I already know, if some subscribers want to come join me, zoom in, we can jump on here and we can get into a debate or what, not really, well, debate or just get into information or whatnot. Maybe y'all be having information that I don't know about some movie news or TV show news. We can do that on here, but like I said, man, I'm going to be on here every Monday, 7 o'clock. A new episode of I Ain't Seen Ishhh. Come check me out. On Fridays, a new episode of Uncut Ishhh Talk. That's where I'm talking about music-related stuff, life situations, some of the things that's going on in the music industry as far as artists and what's going on and whatnot. Laid-back stuff. Like I said, we trying to get into maybe information on stock and whatnot. Just other information outside of movies and TV. Mondays, I Ain't Seen Ishhh, movies and TVs. Fridays, Uncut Ishhh Talk, music, life, and everything else outside of movies. But anyway, if you did tune in and check me out on a new episode of I Ain't Seen Ishhh tonight, shout out to you, shout out to all my subscribers, shout out to anybody that is viewing my videos or whatnot, man. Like I said, y'all check me out every Monday. If you want to see something new that's about to come out, if you want to check out the latest news, certain shows that's coming out. Like I said, we just got information on a renewal of The Shot that's coming out. Season 5 is going to be coming. Let me know in the comment section. Like I said, if y'all want to join me on here. Like I said, man, we pretty much out. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's viewing my videos, man. I want to keep saying that. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm small. Y'all don't have to see me doing this. Y'all don't have to come check me out doing my reactions or my reviews or whatever I'm doing. I appreciate y'all checking me out, though, man. Like I said, hit that notification bell so you can know when we doing new videos or when I'm going live or whatnot. What time is it, man? I got to work in the morning. I was thinking about doing some video games and I was thinking about doing some Call of Duty, but I'm probably not. But anyway, man, y'all hit that like button. We out. Low Key Cave. Subscribe.